Hey guys, Jsnow with another World of Warcraft vanilla server topic for you guys. I guess discussion. I'll put up some PvP footage on this video just so you guys don't have to watch me just talk all day. And just a disclaimer, I don't even know. I haven't uploaded it yet. I'm going to actually do it after I film the vlog part. But my PvP skills probably aren't the best, and I have no idea which character I'm going to pick. So, if the PvP sucks, the PvP sucks, but that is not the point of the video. So, Vanilla WoW server. So this week we had a couple of things going on with Vanilla WoW server, so if you guys don't know already, basically Blizzard shut down popular Vanilla server and then the internet exploded. That's pretty much the T at too long didn't know part or whatever. Too long didn't read. So, right now there's a petition going around to get, what do you call it, Vanilla WoW servers. And there's some article I saw on the PC Gaming Reddit, I think. And it says, ex-World of Warcraft dev Mark Kern will take vanilla server petition to Mike Morhaime, which I assume is the old Blizzard developer taking the petition to the new Blizzard developer. So there was also a topic on the WoW, I think there was an AMA on the WoW Reddit too with some Blizzard, maybe it was him. Actually, I think it was him, Mark Kern. He was talking about how he wanted vanilla servers, but of course he doesn't work for WoW right now, so he can't really do it. So, I'm going to explain the basic reason why vanilla servers won't happen for at least another 6 months to probably another year. So, basically the main point of this is Legion. That's what I think is the #1 reason that they're not releasing any vanilla servers. I'm gonna shut the window because there's people yelling and I have no idea what the hell is going on. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what the hell. Somebody's having an argument outside. It's loud as hell. So anyways, so Blizzard is not going to make Vanilla WoW because Legion is coming out, and they know, and if they make Vanilla WoW now, then the hype for Legion is gonna die down. Less people are gonna want to play Legion because now they want to play vanilla servers, and then people and new players might be confused that there's a Vanilla WoW server and a Legion server. And I assume most players, if a new player asks, "Hey, I'm new to WoW, which WoW should I play?" I'm pretty sure a lot of people will probably tell them to play the Vanilla WoW, and play Vanilla WoW, screw World of Warcraft Legion, fuck the new system, and all that shit. So what do you call it? So that's probably what would happen. So the reason that Legion is going to take, I'm going to say 6 months to a year, is that they need to give time for Legion hype to settle or whatever. They need to get the subscriptions, they need to get the money, because if we look at the World of Warcraft subscriber numbers, I don't have the numbers here, but they dropped to about 5.2 million, and then they stopped reporting numbers because they've gotten so bad, and they're worried about their investors, which I absolutely hate. But, Blizzard's a business, they gotta make money. The only problem is, old Blizzard had more love for the game, new Blizzard and Activision has probably more love for the money. I'm just gonna say it blatantly. Like, if you want to disagree with me, go ahead, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Ever since I almost said Black Division. Blizzard Activision, ever since that merger, like, WoW has pretty much gone mainstream and downhill since that merger, and that's when the paid mounts started coming out and all these shop things. I think they still sell helms for $10 that I bet you nobody even remembers they exist. Unless they're still on the shop page. Pets, you gotta pay like $20 for a freaking pet. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous and insane. And I think the only reason why we actually got the WoW token, which allows us to pay for our game time in gold, pretty much the only reason, while the reason could be to stop bots and gold sellers, the main reason was because they probably couldn't keep up their subscription numbers to whatever they're at now without the WoW token. I would be pretty sure if they took away the WoW token, I think Final Fantasy I'm saying weird words there. Final Fantasy 14 would probably pass them in subscriptions. So I think they're at 2 million, I think, Final Fantasy 14. And with WoW being at around 5 million, 4 million right now, and if you take away that WoW token, I would not be surprised that a lot of people just quit outright because there is no content. And that's another thing, but that's another story for another day. These content droughts, every time they end an expansion, they always gotta have like a whole freaking year just to give us another content patch. I really don't understand that when you're the #1 MMO. Like, if you look at pretty much all the other #2, #3 MMOs, or whatever you want to call them, they get content. Guild Wars 2 gets content. Final Fantasy 14, I think gets content every 3 months. But WoW, we gotta wait like a year of the same old raids. So I can go off on a huge rant about that, but I'm not going to. So basically, why is Legion so important? So Legion is so important because it's pretty much it's gonna be the death of WoW. Not literally, WoW will survive probably another 10, 20 years, even with nothing, just because people like to play World of Warcraft. But it's pretty much the last straw for World of Warcraft, because most players were really angry with Cataclysm. They absolutely hated Cataclysm. Most people hated Cataclysm. I shouldn't say absolutely hated, but most people hated Cataclysm. MOP, some people liked MOP after they kind of went over to Panda stuff. Like, I wasn't a fan of the Panda stuff at first. And then MOP was okay. It was pretty good. I think if I had to rate it, it was like kind of like a 7 out of 10 for me. For other people, it was probably 10 out of 10. For other people, they probably still hate it. Then you have Warlords of Draenor, where they pretty much destroyed exploration, destroyed the community, destroyed cities, destroyed interaction. They destroyed pretty much every possible social aspect of WoW that was barely left by introducing the garrison. So that's another thing. Vanilla WoW is a lot more social because you're going to have to get people together to actually do stuff instead of having systems do it for you, or having a garrison to make your billions of golden by yourself. So anyway, back to my point. Hopefully I didn't forget. So what was I saying? Yeah, the Legion is Warlords of Draenor. Everybody pretty much hates the Warlords of Draenor. There's a few that do like it, but it pretty much just killed all sense of the WoW vibe. And I also can't wait till this expansion is over, because 6+ months of Tannan Jungle, you know how insane that is? Like, Tannan Jungle was cool for like a month, and then you can clear out everything in that place in a month. That was just 1 month's worth of content, and you have to sit with that for 6+ months. And if you don't raid, especially if you don't raid, if you don't do any hardcore raiding, you raise the content even faster. Like, of course, hardcore raiders had a couple extra weeks. I'd say maybe 1 or 2 months, but for the most part, I think they're done too. And Legion also brings, now going back to Legion, brings some serious lore changes. They're actually killing off half the characters. I'm not going to name any characters, no spoilers here, but they're killing off a ton of the major characters. Now, I'm not really sure why they are doing this. I think the point was made to make sure, you know, the Legion just seems like a very huge adversary, and it's like the players will want to kill them. But I really doubt we're going to get that vibe, and it's going to be sad to see, like, you know, 90% of our lore characters just get killed off because, oh, the Legion decided to invade today. Which they do every freaking day. It's like, oh, the Legion decided to invade today, let's kill off, you know, like, top 10 of our top 10 lore characters or whatever. Just absolutely ridiculous. So basically it's a huge impact on World of Warcraft lore itself. And they're hoping that people will buy into this expansion, buy a sub, whatever, buy the expansion. I think the expansion is like, I think it's $10 more, which is another thing which makes me think, why? Because you do get a free level 100 boost, so I guess that's why it's an extra $10. Because they upped the price for Lords of Draenor. I think that was an extra $10, and now we're paying another $10, I think, for Legion. I might be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure Legion is probably the most expensive expansion to date. And for people who don't want the level 100 boost like me, I already have every class at 100 because I have no life. So I don't need a level 100 boost. So it's kind of like a waste of money in that fact. So not only does it probably cost more, what do you call it? There's a lot of content, but the problem is it going to be the same old WoW stuff? If it's going to be the same, like, just do your dailies, blah, 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 nobody's going to care for that, and people are going to want vanilla servers. And they're going to go crazy for vanilla servers. But because of this hype, this lore, the fact that Blizzard's losing so many subscribers, and etc., is just is what's keeping vanilla back. Now, I can guarantee you, my word is on this, that within 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years, they will probably make a vanilla server, because they know that's where the money is. The problem is right now, it's probably not profitable at the moment because they have to go back and look at their old hardware and upgrade it. There's a lot of complaints about that. People are saying, oh, they can just copy and paste vanilla to it. It's actually not that easy, I would assume. So it's going to cost them some money to rebuild it. Probably not too much money considering all the assets are somewhere on the internet or on the servers or whatever. and what do you call it? And it depends on how many people actually pay for vanilla. Because the problem with that private server closing down, is it was free, and that's kind of the main reason why it had so many people playing, like 150,000 active accounts or whatever. Is because it's free. So how many people are actually gonna pay for vanilla WoW? So I would probably instantly cut off 50,000 of those people. Would probably not. So I'd say maybe 100,000 people would play vanilla WoW when it comes just talking about that server. I'm pretty sure they can get at least 1 million subscribers for just vanilla WoW. I mean, they can make a payment plan for just vanilla WoW, and I would be pretty damn sure they will get their 1 million subscribers. What would make more sense, and that is kind of like the RuneScape route, is you should pay for your subscription and have membership or whatever you want to call it on both games. So you can play Legion and you can play WoW vanilla servers. Or maybe just add $5 extra for vanilla. So pay $20 a month for WoW and you get both WoWs. I think that's a perfectly fine deal. You get both WoWs. Players can be active on either server, and that sounds good. What do you call it? I mean, the thing is, Legion will take a huge hit if they do make vanilla servers, and it would not be surprising that if the vanilla servers become more popular than the Legion servers. That has actually happened to RuneScape 07. RuneScape 07 is way more popular than RuneScape 3, and I think RuneScape 07 might have more players than new RuneScape. So that's what Blizzard's probably the most afraid of, is having Legion basically just become a dying, basically World of Warcraft starts dying a slow death while vanilla servers just kind of stay even. And then it'll probably, the thing is, I don't understand this excuse. I want to use this logic, but it's a little weird. See, the thing is, okay, they make vanilla servers, so that means that we'll have less content for the new WoW. So we'll just say old WoW, new WoW. So we'll have old WoW. They're going to have people working on old WoW, which means the content will be even slower for new WoW, and we'll get less content for new WoW. But we're already getting no content for new WoW. So it's like, how does that even make sense? It's like, we basically almost have like invisible vanilla servers. Like, they're working on invisible vanilla servers, and we have to get content delays wherever. So it just does not make any sense. Like, I would assume vanilla WoW should not have no impact on new WoW just because of how slow they've been going. Otherwise, we might have to wait, 2 years for our next new WoW new content patch, not expansion, just a patch. Because in Wars of Draenor, we only had 3 patches, and 1 patch was kind of more like a bug fixing whatever patch. It wasn't actually really a content patch. So I would actually say we only had 2 real patches, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. Other MMOs, so many more patches. So I guess, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Blizzard servers will come out probably after Legion? Do you guys even want vanilla servers? Do you guys don't want vanilla servers? Do you think Legion is going to suck? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button, as it helps out the channel a lot. Yeah, you can subscribe for DayZ, WoW, and all that good stuff. You can just check out the channel and probably find out what it's about. And that's basically it. So right now my stance is still I want vanilla servers, but I don't need them right now because I know that they're not going to give it to us anytime soon. So my stance right now is I want them, but I don't need them right this second. So we'll see what happens. Maybe this petition will do something. I have a feeling it probably won't, because they need to keep Legion in its bubble right now and start building up that hype again, but we'll have to see what happens. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.